Hello.
Hello and welcome to Neil's house, the very first episode.
It's actually Neil's house. We fucked it on the first go.
Oh, did I say house?
Ah, you said house. Neil's house. It's Neil's
Try
house.
it again.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Neil's house. There we go.
Whoop whoop.
How are we feeling, Neil? How are you feeling?
Nervous. A
Yeah.
bit nervous.
Yeah.
I'm Neil Hardy and this is Kelly Young and welcome to Neil's house. It's a concept, an idea that came from when I started filming. Met a lot of people like yourself, and everyone was getting involved in doing films. And so I thought it'd be a good idea if we come up with Neil's house, where you can come and break bread and have a laugh, and we can have coffee and talk nonsense about the films that we're doing and the music and things that we've been involved in and other things.
I think there's a lot of cool stuff we can get lined up. We have a few guests already that are going to be on the show. I say the show, I suppose it's a podcast, a very chill vibe, just a chat with friends really. He's already scanning the shortbread.
Shortbread, man, you can't beat a bit of Scottish shortbread.
He's already in it.
I'm on the shortbread.
But yeah, so we have plenty lined up, I'm sure. And I can't believe we're finally starting the first episode. We're now into March, so...
Me and Kelly's been talking about this for quite a long time. We met when I was doing a film.
Yeah.
We got to ken each other there.
I think it was instantly, like, we clicked. I think. I mean, because you already he started telling me about, like, Neil's podcast straight away. And I was, like, interested in helping you, like, achieve that. So,
Here we are, day one. We're a bit unsure of what we're doing, but we can roll with it and have a laugh. We've got a wee audience, mate. In fact, we've got a massive audience. Hello, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Look at them away up there in the podium.
God's
and all
sake,
that.
man.
Jesus Christ, they're away up there high.
I think there's too many. Maybe one too many.
One person standing behind the camera, that would be VG. Hello, VG.
Hi. Brilliant.
Well, that's boiling hot.
Yeah.
Right, so where are we kickstarting this, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the films that we're getting involved in.
Yeah.
Recently done a few films. I started acting about 3 years ago. Been winging it, like, and just enjoying it and seeing where it takes me.
I mean, how long have I known you? I don't think I've known you too long.
Is it a year and a half?
A year and a bit?
Is it about a year and a bit? No, it's about a year.
Is it?
Is it something like that? I'm not sure.
Already?
It goes by quickly, it definitely does.
So my life sentence just started.
we met each other when we were at a film called Powder, and you came along to take some shots and stuff like that of everybody and the characters and things like that.
I did. What was it you called me?
You came own up to it. She came along and I was like, there's a fucking posh bird outside, by the way. Who's the posh bird? That's Kelly. I was like, alright Kelly, how you getting
but you
on?
were saying that in confidence from my understanding, and then you got grassed in.
You said you're saying there's a posh bird in here. Who's the posh bird? You turned round now.
Your heart looked like it fell out your chest, man.
Fucking big mouth, eh? I'm outside just trying to say it's a wee posh lassie, man, I don't know.
I suppose I was trying to put on like a good, like I am not better than I am, but like like I know something, Whilst I do, I think that's quite
You know
hard.
something, you know plenty.
But it's like imposter syndrome.
Really.
It's like where you're like, I know nothing, but I do know stuff.
Everybody's trying to just make a right impression, you know what I mean?
And I came across as that posh bird.
I actually thought you were, no offence to the other lassie either, but I thought you were the lassie for ITV News that interviewed us when we were doing that thing last year.
Aye, that's right, yeah.
But, welcome to Neil's house, guys.
A big warm
day
welcome.
And we've got sweets, we've got cake. We're going to have a nice wee candle cake.
To celebrate the first podcast in Neil's house, the first episode.
We're going to have guests coming on. I'm speaking with my mouth full, but we're going to have guests coming on who are directors, actors, anybody who wants to come along, from cast crew of everything, runners, anybody who wants to talk about films or what they're interested in or what they're doing. You're welcome to come along to Neil's house. We're going to be making some spaghetti bolognese just shortly. and we'll sit down and just have a munch and just talk and talk and talk. All right, George, you having fun up the back there, aye? Dancing
Our
away.
audience is actually dancing.
Aye. Calm down. Get back in the cupboard, Drew. Get back in the cupboard. You wanna? Didn't he be eating all these sweets? Your mum will be like, has he had sweets today? I'm like, no.
You'll be getting in trouble.
He was not getting these sweets, no. Put all these sweets away. Me and George just recently worked on a wee film project that we did together. It was
So what was that like?
The Urban Goblin. That was good
Yeah.
fun, George, wasn't it? It was your first wee short film, apart from you did another film. You were behind the scenes. What was that? What was it you were getting the accolade for? That was props master. Yes.
Nice.
But we can't say too much about that now, because obviously that's still not came out, and there's going to be things for festivals and stuff. I'd love to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to run it past the right people first to make sure I'm not stepping on anyone's toes.
Yeah, of course.
We've got a few films coming out this year. I've also had the pleasure of being in that James McAvoy's film last
what was
year.
that like?
That was good, man. That was good.
Yeah.
We got the chance to be. I don't know if I can say too much of that either, but it was in it's obviously in the music industry, so we were playing people who were in the record label.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there, and he come walking over and stuff, and I looked at him. I'm like with the phone, buy, sell, that's it. 20 million shares. Who gives a shit? And he came walking over, and I looked at him. He looked at me, and I was like, love you, bro. And he, in the true Scottish sense, he was like, what? My wee arse went, and I was like, oh no, what's going to happen here? I can just see myself getting fucking thrown clean out the studio. Get off my set! But I just doubled down, and I was like, he's like, what? I was like, love you, bro. And he was like, oh, thanks, man. Okay, I mean, so he was a very humble guy. He was really nice. It was good to watch him work. I was standing off to the side. Yeah. And him and the other actors, they were in position. Yeah. And what I liked about it was the fact that when they stepped off, they all stepped off left foot forward and stuff. It just reminded me of the army. It was very regimented. They all just knew. Yeah. As soon as it was called, shoo, and the way they got into it and turned the corner, he looked over at me before he started it. And I looked at him, gave him a wee nod, and he just went right into it. He was so professional, man. All of them. It was just like, look at him go, man. Yeah. I was just taking pictures with my eyes.
How many people do you reckon was there?
What, in the
James McAvoy when you were there?
There was quite a big, there was maybe about 20, 30, 40 people in terms of the crew and all that, and then loads of extras and stuff like that, supporting actors, whatever the proper terminology is. But it was great. It was they treated us nice, and you go away thinking, oh, I've got this other full feature film that I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to try and incorporate some of that experience that I took, and try and act a wee bit cooler. Yes, I'll step off on the left foot this time. Yeah.
But I actually think it's brilliant. Like, so many films that are big or are going to be big, like, take place here. Aye. Like we had, what was it? I think it was in Bathgate ages ago. Was it Colin Firth?
Aye, he was doing the Lockerbie film, that's right. Aye, he was doing
came
that
round,
one.
And then in Glasgow you had obviously the Spider-Man filming. Yeah,
was that the Spider-Man? Yeah. That was the one thing about the Spider-Man film, and that though there was no people employed for Scotland on the show, on the film. No, all the crew and everything that came about was all done through London and America and stuff like that. And it was like, why I'm using any Scottish people for it? Crew and actors and shit like that. So. Aye. What we're trying to do, I've met a lot of people in the last 3 years. It's going to get a bit messy. But I've met a lot of people in the last 3 years who are doing films and indie films and short films and all sorts. Lovely people. Some not so nice, but majority are absolutely really nice. And I think this is just a good way of getting people around, having something to eat, chilling and kick back and see where it goes. Right?
I suppose with Neil's house, I've done it again. Neil's Hoose. It's Neil's Hoose. He's going to batter me when the camera's off, so I'm going to keep it rolling. But no, with Neil's Hoose, we want to bring like all types of people in, and people that are just starting or people that are more experienced. I think we just want to build a community, you know, a supportive, positive community. Where we get to chat and we help promote whatever it is you need help promoting with.
Help promote each
Yeah,
other.
it's just,
you know what I mean?
we're supporting each other, and that's primarily what we're aiming to do here, is just have a chat, have a laugh, and let you say what you need to say.
Whoa!
I mean, we went to a networking event. It was with Amygdala Productions. That was really good. That was fantastic. They done really well with that one.
Now, I've just joined forces with Amygdala Productions.
Yeah.
With, excuse me, that shortbread. With Zach El-Bahi and Beth. Beth's second name, Jesus, that's bad. She'll kill me.
Oh no.
If
you're going to kill me, she'll
give
kill
me your
you. So
phone.
let's
Oh,
hope she
Beth,
gets
I'm
to you
so
before
sorry.
you
Give
get to
me
me.
my phone, quick. Jordan Morell. We love you, Beth. And Zach El-Bahi. We are Amygdala Productions, and we had an event, a networking event recently, which was very successful at the Glass House. The Glass Hoose? Is it the Glass House or the Glass House?
I think that one's House.
Is that Hoose?
We're
Is that
House,
House?
that's
That house. In Edinburgh, which was a really good event. I'm an executive producer on this film that we're going to be doing, and I'm a producer and I'm an actor in this one as well. So I also, in this film Powder, I was also producer as well as actor. So I've decided to try and do acting as well as try to get my finger in the other pies and try to be a producer and make things happen that way. So I'm juggling and I'm trying my best, and you're the same. You're an editor, you're a writer, you know. She's a pain in the arse, but that's her. I mean,
well, you know what they say, it takes one to know one.
Get
it up, you.
Get it right, Richie. Right, what do you think, George? Is she bullying me?
Yeah.
Is she? I'll sort her out the new, right?
Come on, George, you're supposed to be on my side.
We're having sweets now. We're just enjoying ourselves. But we've not really got any questions or anything like that. We're just winging this for now. But we'll have things done when we have more people.
We just want to get the ball rolling, really.
We wanted to introduce ourselves, let you know our intentions.
Yeah.
I've got a lovely big neon sign that says Neil's Hoose.
Yeah, so we're going to
So
get
we'll have that
on the
hung up on the wall and everything like that, and we'll get it looking a bit better. But before we get ahead of the race, because it is a race, and we want to be ahead and bringing some entertainment to West Lothian. So enjoy the ride, folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've just had some stuff come through there now with my wee boy out the back, EG, who has just had some stuff sent through. 8 minutes worth of behind the scenes footage that he shot, which is going to get put on YouTube and things, and he's absolutely buzzing. I don't know if you can tell the camera's shaking and that. He's when I tell you to stand off that bucket, I'll tell you, right? Just you stand on that bucket and hold that camera high. That's it. Child labour laws. You're only getting a quid every 6 hours, right? A quid and a fish finger, right? Or some chips and peas. That's it.
Well, I mean, before I met you, I suppose I had quite a fair bit of experience behind me. I've done everything almost, like from editor.
I should have asked you that actually.
I just thought about you. What's that about? Neil's Hoose.
Can't help it.
Look at me.
Nah, but come on, let me hear it. Get it out.
I suppose I had a fair bit. I was in a company for about 4 or 5 years, so it worked out, and I'd done everything from advertisements to I'd done a bit of directing, script writing. I was the cinematographer, I was the editor. I'd done presenting, majority for it as well, and I learned a lot of lessons for that, to be fair. But even the good and the bad, like if I look back, there was good points and there was bad points, but I learned so much from it.
That's the main thing, is we learn from it, and that, you know, we can.
And it's like trying to get back on the ball after, because I parted ways with them, and when was it? Just last year. Just last year, so it kind of worked out. And then Neil, who's a like-minded individual, had the same ideas as me, same passion. So we decided to create this together. He had created it prior, but I have now joined forces. But before that, I went to college and I studied NC Media Broadcast. That was for a year. So that done radio. So you were editing for radio, you're fixing audio and filmmaking, of course, with cameras and such. And then I progressed on to a 2-year course after that, which was HND, multi-live camera operation. So you would operating cameras whilst they were live. And I done floor manager there, sound, lighting, graphic design, everything you can think of. So a bit of a jack of all trades. But primarily now, I think it's more editing for me, even though presenting was such a massive part of my life for such a long time. And that had its ups and downs. But so yeah, that's a little bit about me. I've tried to summarise it as quick.
She's nailed that. I wouldn't like try editing and stuff like that. Me and technology, man, I'm telling you.
See, you learn a lot. Like, you can learn, I believe that you can self-teach yourself as well. You don't necessarily need to go to places like college or university. I know people who are just, you know, as insanely talented at what they do and they've never been to a college or uni. But you do learn a lot through college and uni because you're socialising with people, you're working with people, and it's like, you know, there's so much you can learn from each other. And you're doing multiple roles in which you're switching each time. So you're learning each. Like I said, I did floor manager, graphic design, sound, presenter, anything you can imagine I did. So you do learn a lot, you know, you're switching roles in college and uni.
I'm more different the way I look at it. I think you learn more by doing it.
I'm acting all snobby, and I went to college. I graduated. What about you?
When I was at uni, well, there used to be 4 or 5 of us, and we would revolve. And it's not an orgy I'm talking about here. We would revolve, and we would revolve, and we would revolve.
It's giving David Attenborough.
It's like that. I'm only kidding, no offence. It's just
but genuinely,
I think they're hands-on training. Do you know what I mean? I think there's
really
a lot of kids
that.
that are in university. And
I mean, like, there's a guy that I know is self-taught.
And they're frustrated because they feel like they're learning more themselves by going out and doing their own projects than what they're actually being taught. And I think that is a good way to do it, because you come up against the hurdles. There's people saying you can't do these things, or I'm going to make a movie. Oh, what would you want to do that for? That's fucking stressful. You wouldn't want to do that. And you could go, nah, you're right, I don't want to do that. But I say, fuck you. Go and make it. Go and be creative. Go and explore these avenues from your creative mind. And take risks and chances. I mean, this is how Neil's Hoose came about. I thought, well, it would be a good way for everybody to just sit down and talk about their stuff. And they can plug it through this. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm looking for any money to regain off these people. None. We're not looking for anything. We genuinely want to just go, right, people, come on, guys, friends,
promote your film, promote whatever it is. That's what we're there to support. We're trying to build this community in a positive one at that, not a negative one, a positive one. Yeah. So we're not wanting money. We're not wanting anything off anybody.
We're not looking to fuck off.
We just want your time.
For money or anything like that.
The only thing we want is your time, and to hear what you have to say.
Come along, see what we're all about.
Yeah.
Have some dinner and chat and plug your own stuff, and have a bit of a laugh also. So there's a few things that in terms of films I've got coming out this year. Some I can talk about and some I can't talk about. But we've got one coming out that I'm really intrigued to see, and that's Guardians of Loch Ness. Phil Todd, the director. Fellowship Films, I believe, is they're something I'm really wanting to see. I was talking to Stephen Corral at the event that we had going on. That's when I first met Stephen. He was the boatman in the Guardians of Loch Ness, and I'm just really interested to see that film. And the James McAvoy one. I've got 2 feature films, obviously. We've got Blue Tick with Amygdala Productions, which is what we're starting. We're already in pre-production at the moment, and that's something to be proud of, that one. I've done another full feature film, and that's going to be coming out soon as well. I'll not be saying too much about that one now, but it's certainly been interesting. I met Gary Fraser, the director of Supply and Demand, Everybody's Child, and a lot of other things Gary's been involved in. I met him. Unfortunately, I was able to be picked to be in a short film by him. That's cool. Which kind of started me on the path. I went along to my cousin's charity that he runs out of West Lothian College, called The Scheme, That's Aidan Martin. He put on a workshop there, and Gary Fraser was the one running the workshop. So we went along there, met some nice people, and just had an interest in filming and stuff like that. And we ended up getting to where we are now. There was a few of us all went into acting, and through that I've met loads of other people. Got Beans through in Fife, done film Dick Dynamite. I've done a section there for him for Dick Dynamite too. That's all I can say on that one. But that's going to be interesting when that comes out. I'm dying to see what that looks like. So I've been meeting a lot of different filmmakers, and that's the whole point, is like meeting them, you're hearing them talking, and you're like, do you know what, why don't I do Neil's House and have people come here, have a munch, talk about what they're doing, and they put it out there and just talk about their stuff.
I suppose what it's about is finding those like-minded people, the people that are just as passionate as you, that like the same things as you, because believe it or not, there's plenty out there that is not passionate about what they're doing, and I don't know why they're doing it, but this is what Neil's House is about, finding those people who are just truly passionate about what they are doing. Definitely.
If you want to come along and be a guest on the show, you're more than welcome to. And we can have a good fun with that. And like I say, break bread and have a laugh. We're going to go through and we're going to go and make some spaghetti bolognese, if you wanted to join us with that. And we'll get fed. And George has got to cook it because, like, child labour and that, like, get through there and cook our dinner, brown the mince, get the linguine on the go, get it done.
I don't know how to cook.
I know either do I, but we'll wing it. I don't know either, but somebody's tasting it and it's no me. You can try first. I'm not done, that's like, no. I'm like, what's wrong with it? I know that there could be comments, that's not how you make spaghetti bolognese. You need, first of all, carrots, and you need peas and shit like that. I mean, I'm just doing the best I can with what I've got. Do you know what I mean? A simple man with a simple jar. Get that? Let's get simple man with a simple jar and a simple way of making it. But hey, you know, most Italians. Nico, you'd like this one, but I'm sure you would like this one.
We'd have a lot to say about this, I'm sure.
Nico's Kelly's boyfriend, by the way. I'm dying to meet this guy. I've heard a lot about him, and I want to taste some. And Lorenzo as well is a good guy I met through in Edinburgh and that. Two Italians and that. So these guys, can't wait to get no name there and maybe eating some proper Italian food. But I mean, I'd like to take a wee shout out to Robert at Patch Clothing. You got to follow this guy, man. This guy's a legend, and he started his own brand, Patch Clothing. You can take your patches off, you can have your own patch, and you can swap patches with other people with the Patch Clothing. And Broken Lyrics as well on TikTok. Like, give him a shout out. So we've got Patch Clothing, Glasgow Bros, Isla. We've got everybody. We've got David at Broken Lyrics, and I'm going to be getting you on the show as well at some point, lads. And we'll get pushing patched out there as well for everybody. Top bloke, by the way. There we go, look at that.
Look at that.
There
Tasty.
we go.
That's banging.
Get yourself stuck into that. I'll join you then now.
One thing, Neil.
What? George Scott, right here, I've only brought the one fork through. I was so selfish, man.
Neil's House talking about himself, really.
It's all about me. I've got a fork now. So
Fantastic.
there we go. We are about to get stuck in
Look at that.
to this amazing spaghetti bolognese. So,
oh my God.
Tell me a bit more about the things you've done, Kelly.
So I've done a pause there. I don't know why I just went blank there, because I was looking at this dinner. It looks fantastic.
That's good, eh?
I've done.
Bloody steaming hot though.
Well,
Take a few minutes.
I was going to say I was going to have to cool that down right there.
Sauna.
But yeah, I suppose I've done a lot, from documentaries to advertisements known as commercials and such. I think one of my favourite ones was definitely when I filmed wrestling. It was a live wrestling match and it had all these actors, and one actually leaped off from the top of like the balcony. But prior to that, when we were setting up, the guy looked down, he was near me, went, "Look at that drop, eh?" I says, "I didn't know he was a wrestler," and he went, I'm going to be scared to jump that. And he walked away. I went, "What do you mean you're going to jump?" I thought,
Well,
"Man."
you have to, pal.
But yeah, he had
We've
actually
got a
lodged.
jumper on our hands. We've
But
got a jumper.
It was honestly, I think that was the most fun that I've had.
So you've done any podcasting before?
I haven't actually done
first
podcasting
time.
before. Yeah, this is the first time podcasting.
Yeah, I've done a couple of podcasting as well. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
I got invited along with James Hunter and
Right.
Alan Carrick to do a couple of podcasts. They were quite interesting and good fun. Got to meet some good people there through that as well.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be people going, "How the fuck do you eat your spaghetti bolognese like that?" I use a spoon and I spin it round on the spoon. Nah, I just let it all dangle out my mouth and just bite it in half and that's it done. I don't snap the pasta, but I certainly do just bite it. Is there a right way or the wrong way? Is there a right way?
Yeah. No, I think as long as you're happy and you're getting stuck in.
Oh, your face when you can.
To celebrate our first episode of Neil's Hoose, we have got a cake with the number 1 on it, which I don't think is so cute. So Neil's going to do us the honours of lighting that, and then we're going to blow it out to, celebrate the fact that, oh, there we go.
A song. He's going to be like,
George, our singer.
Yeah, I thought you were singing a song. Oh, this thing. Do the same if you're doing a big song and dancing and all that. You've been rehearsing all night. Right, you ready? Right, you ready?
Yep.
And what we're singing, happy birthday to us.
Or we do a cheers.
Or do we
A
just
cheers to a future, a good
Right,
future.
Birthday
To you.
us.
To you.
Happy
To everybody.
to us. Happy birthday, yeah, we're making a podcast to us.
Why are you not on X Factor?
Happy birthday to diabetes. To
Here's
us.
to many more episodes
To
full
us.
of fun and laughs.